Hey guys, welcome to my 12 animal zodiac sign for 2023. If you are new to this, you may find other animal zodiac signs posted in my channel. Feel free to watch them if you haven't already done so. So today we're going to be talking all about the rooster. Before we go into today's 12 animal zodiac sign, it's very important for you to find out which animal signs do you have in your BaZi chart. And you can actually find them out through plotting your BaZi chart through this URL here. And you can actually take your phone and scan on this QR code. Once you plot your BaZi chart out, you will see something like this. And total, there will be 4 pillars with 4 animal signs. So which means that in our BaZi chart, there's more than 1 animal sign. So if you are looking at the year pillar, whatever animal sign that falls in the year pillar, it represents your social network, your external surroundings. While if you look at the month pillar, as you can see, right, it refers to segments, area, and aspects in your career and business. While if you look more deeper into it, you look at your day pillar. Whatever animal sign that is inside your day pillar, that represents your spouse and also your physical health. While the last one at your hour pillar, it represents your children, staff, and investment. Basically, if you have a rooster in your chart from 2022 to 2023, it will be a huge tip for you because in 2022, you've enjoyed all the great opportunities and all the great abundance. But in 2023, it will be a clash year for you. And that is where you're going to learn to embrace a lot of changes. As you can see, in here, in the screen here, you are ranked 12 out of 12 of the animal zodiac signs, and it's only 1 star out of 5-star rank. So now let's look into what's all Rooster is about in 2023. So if we are looking at the positive stars, basically, as you can see in the screen, there's none. So what does that mean? It means we're going to go straight to the negative stars. So as you can see here, there are a few negative stars which I would like to really highlight on. The first being the year breaker. So basically, a year breaker indicates a lot of turbulences, upheavals leading to breakage, damage, wastage, and losses. Basically, it is the year breaker, right? So whatever you thought of doing or planning or thought that might happen, well, the plans will not necessarily go as you plan, basically. So dealing with people matters would be also very challenging, right? So with the year breaker, it does brings a lot of unexpected changes. So beware of this, right? The second one will be the great consumer star. As you can see, it's also about money flying off. So it does imply wealth is being lost. However, it is a greater and a bigger impact as compared to the one that we saw, the less consumer star, which is from the monkey. And if you haven't already watched, so feel free to watch that. So this star actually means that there are major financial losses, which also means that you need to look into whatever things you want to spend on, and you want to consciously spend on them, right? Now that we are not in the year of 2023 yet, right? Focus on really planning your finances well if you have a rooster in your chart. So basically what you can do, just a little bit of tips, is you can bring some of the investments or anything that you would like to spend as a big ticket item, bring forward. You want to make sure that you are spending in on things that you want to. Otherwise, it will just come to you as a form of surprise. So it's very important whenever you go through a great consumer year, you want to consciously plan and put your expenses into that so that it doesn't turn up to rob your money in other places. So very good things are like renovation, investment, or any form of education, which really is going to take up a lot of money. is great consumer after all, right? So the next one is the obstacle star, as you can see in here. Basically, this star, as it sounds, it's obstacle. So it is a star of hindrance and obstructive. It is very related to problems that are brought upon due to gossips and legal disputes. And personally, you yourself will feel very trapped into the situation. See, you can't really avoid the star that is coming to you, but you can minimize the impact, or at least get out from the impact faster if you do certain things. So for example, like the obstacle star, one way to elevate the impact of this star is to be mindful and position yourself in a place whereby that's more positive. Perhaps, if you are surrounded with people who are constantly pulling you down, or it's generally negative, you probably just want to get away from there, right? So be mindful about where you are at and spend your time with the right people. The next one would be calamity star. So basically, it is almost the same meaning as the obstacle star. But this also does, but this brings upon a more, what would I say, unexpected causes and reasons, right? So, example, things that you may not foresee and things that you can't really control. So it's more like coming to you as a form of shock. So this is the calamity shock. So all in all, as you notice, right, Rooster is not really the best time of all, but like what the Chinese would say, there's this saying in the Chinese, say that feng shui lun lao jun, meaning to say the wind and water always change, which also means that you will never always enjoy the good times forever or the bad times forever. So all you need to do now is really just to focus on embracing the changes and take all these challenges as a form of lessons and learning platform. And with that, 2023 will be okay for you, and you'll learn a lot of things in this year. So moving on, if we are looking into the key success for Rooster in 2023, the first one will always, of course, like I mentioned earlier, is to embrace the change. But it's very important to do this, and it's not just about embracing your change in the surrounding, but to really sustain for the whole year. Embracing change in terms of your mindset is very important, and perhaps setting a new goal in life, or perhaps a new goal in the year itself. So, like you've heard it earlier on from the stars, a year breaker does represent major change. So do not be afraid. Do not run away from it. Go with the flow sometimes. With the change itself, you will learn lots of things. And at times, you will face certain doubts or confusion, but it's okay. All you need is a little bit of courage and tons of resilience. And once this year is past, there'll be a new time for you. And, moving forward in the future. So that's how you can strategize yourself in 2023. That's the first one. The second one would be paying attention on your expenditure. Basically, as you can see, a lot of the negative stars does relate to financial loss, right? So again, you want to plan ahead and do not spend on things that do not give you anything in return. Divert your expenses to either some form of education or investment, or anything that you have always wanted to spend but has been sitting on it for a very long time. But of course, then again, because it is a year of financial loss, so even if you're investing on something, do not expect immediate return in the same year. Again, it's very important to set your expectations right, so that you do not get disappointed at the end of the day. And that is for the managing your finances, right? The second one would be surrounding yourself with positive people, right? So basically, it's very important to put yourself around there. And again, together with your finances that is going out, since it's going out anyway, possibly just a suggestion. You want to spend some money on personal enrichment courses to get more awareness on how you're feeling, and perhaps some new courses that will help you in your business, right? If you're struggling in that sense. So do not go shy in learning new things and spending a good amount of money in education, and put yourself in the environment that is really, really positive, right? So that itself will allow you to have a better 2023, and you will definitely, one day say that 2023 is one of the best years ever. Well, that's it, guys, for the rooster. And I hope you have taken some notes and have paid attention on what you should be focusing on in 2023. And I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.